The Orangeburg County Coroner's Office has identified the victim of a deadly crash that happened Friday night. Officials say 21-year-old Nicholas Washington of Romesville died from his injuries after being taken to the hospital. The crash happened just after 8 p.m. on US 178 at the intersection Boyd Road. Troopers say a Chevrolet Tahoe was turning left into a driveway when it collided with a dirt bike traveling in the opposite direction. Washington, who was riding the dirt bike, later died. The driver of the SUV was not injured. The investigation is still ongoing.